version of what we think as different styles throughout Chinese history and fashion looks like. So it's not 100% what it would have been back then, but it's just kind of like a modern take on it.
So let's start with the time travel, beginning with the Qing Dynasty.
Give me some! Sing me up in the club, stood in the back, down the banks in the
The Imperial China ended with the Qing Dynasty, and that dynasty lasted from 1644 to 1912. And the rulers of the Qing Dynasty were Chinese ethnic minorities. So the minority is actually called the Manchus, and they have different styles from traditional Han Chinese.
Lena is wearing the traditional Han Chinese as
Didi, on the right, is wearing Manchu clothing. It is a little different, as you can see, because Manchu typically has lots of patterns and it's more flowy and wider.
And if you're here for last year's culture show, this was the Mulan costume, which Lena is wearing the Manchu.
Yes. And then, in 1911, there was Eric
right here, right now, no, we got
Alright, so what happened in 1911 was that the Han Chinese decided they wanted to take back China. And after a successful rebellion, which is called the Chinese Revolution, to overthrow the Qing Dynasty, a man named Dr. Sun's son became the first president of the Republic of China. The Republic of China lasted from 1912 to 1949. And they were ruled by the Nationalist Party, so it was more democratic. And the ideals were to be westernized.
Alright, so Amy is wearing the traditional Chi Pao, I'm probably saying it wrong. So it's more fitted and it's very flattering on the body. And it's inspired by Manchus. But it's like a little bit more fast forward in that sense. And Garrett is wearing it like a very popular dapper type. It's kind of like the male version of the flapper era, so this is what you would see men wearing at that era.
During that era, most of the clothing were inspired by pinup. Now let's move on to 1949.
Hey.
Oh, shoot.
What happened in 1949 was after a battle between the Nationalists and the Communist Party. The Communists won, and in 1949, October 10th, the People's Republic of China was developed, and the Communist Party was led by Chairman Mao Zedong. And at that time, their communist ideal was equality and to promote agriculture. So there you go, that's the Mao suit.
Two piece, and it was really popular in the day amongst men and females, so they would wear something like exactly identical to each other.
Woo, communism. Alright, so today, China is still known as the People's Republic of China, and it still remains communist even after Chairman Mao's death. And because of rapid technology advancements in the past few decades, China has become one of the global superpowers.
And fun CSA fact, we actually designed and produced both shirts. Our graphic designers and Garrett and I put in a lot of hard work into them.